moment we were Scotch Plains Stanwood High School. Moments like that are proof that even though we all do have unique stories and separate lives, at the end of the day, this is where we're from. And now, to us. We are the class of 2012. And as much as we hate to think that if the world actually ends this year, we've basically spent our entire lives in school, there have been moments for all of us that almost made it worth it. Whether you loved high school as much as Liz Gallo, or counting down to since the first day of freshman year, we all had here. Some of us were athletes, and some of us were the members of Raider Nation cheering at every single game. Some of us already have our schedules cleared to come back and see next year's Rep Theater production. Some of us joined SGA to prove we were popular. Some of us joined marching band to ensure we weren't. And even if your thing was just the same hallway that you met up with your friends in every morning, that was enough. Because as insignificant as it seemed, little things like that made this school a part of you, because you wouldn't feel quite right without them. We are defined by where we have been. Little things like managing to love cafeteria cookies, and the warm glow you feel when the Fanscotian comes out, and the overwhelming disappointment we all secretly felt when they got rid of Mole balloons. Things like that prove how much this school has meant to us and been a part of our lives. And as a class, we all faced the same challenges. We all dealt with JRPs and global perspectives and mirrors you can't see yourselves in. But more than that, we were preceded by a reputation for being the laziest, most unprepared senior class this school has ever seen.
Yeah. Amen. Woo! All right. All right.
Look around. Look at the people next to you. We proved ourselves.
Proved it. Proved everybody
that if
wrong.
we put our minds to it, we could orchestrate a school-wide pillow fight. We proved that we could get through prom weekend without anyone getting sent to the hospital. I think that's a first.
Wow. Oh.
And despite some of our best efforts to prove our
taking a video. It's for the video.
We succeeded in spite of ourselves. And we did all pick up some lessons along the way. We learned that failing a test isn't the end of the world, that Raider pride doesn't have to be about winning football games.
Keep it coming. We love it.
We learned
keep it coming.
That the people you're mean to
Don't
will
stop.
inevitably become more successful than you. I learned that one the hard way. I used to beat this kid up in 4th grade, and now he's going on tour with Victoria Justice.
Wow.
That's life.
Wow.
And today we are all moving on. Until now, there has been a formula for success, like how to get into college. X extracurriculars plus Y hours of community service, multiply the whole thing by your GPA, and add 100 points for minority status. You know who you are. We've been told what we needed to do. Success was defined for us, but from here on out, it's in our hands. We can define success for ourselves. It begins with a choice. Wherever you're headed next year, whether you're off to college or entering the workforce, or going into the army, or whatever else you may be doing, that is your decision. That is how you have chosen to define the next step towards success. And that is a beautiful thing. Uncertainty is nothing more or less than the freedom to choose. The message I would like to leave you with today is that things don't always go according to plan. And they shouldn't. We're all here today because we succeeded. We made it. Think back to yourself, freshman year. How much of your high school experience has honestly gone the way you wanted it to, or the way you expected? Mine certainly hasn't. And yet, how much of it would you change, given the chance? We can't plan for all of the broken resolutions, broken hearts, or broken china cabinets.
Wow.
Is this an appropriate time to say Rolo?
Outrageous.
You can't plan for any of it. But look back at the things that fell apart and smile about them because they made you who you are. Or at the very least, gave you something to laugh about in retrospect. And in the future, embrace the unexpected. Let yourself take a wrong turn once in a while, because there's really no such thing, just a path to somewhere else. Our possibilities are infinite, even if it turns out that the minds were right and we have less than a year left. Congratulations, class of 2012. Thank you for everything.
Wow, amazing. Do it again. We want more.
Juicy.